Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into an important topic related to the goods and services tax. Recently, there have been queries about the bill-to-ship-to model for EWAY bills under the CGST rules of 2017. Let's break it down. A normal practice in the industry prevails where goods are sold to one person but delivered to a different location. This delivery address is different from the registered office address of the buyer. This difference in bill-to-ship-to addresses must be dealt with carefully while issuing an invoice and generating EWAY bill. In a bill-to-ship-to scenario, there are three key players: A, who places the order; B, who ships the goods on behalf of OR; and C, the recipient of the goods. Now, here's the interesting part. Two supplies mean two tax invoices. Invoice 1 is issued by OB to A, and Invoice 2 is issued by OR to C. Now, the big question arises: who generates the EWAY bill for the movement of goods from OB to C? Let's find out. According to the CGST rules of 2017, either A or B can generate the EWAY bill. But here's the catch: only one EWAY bill is needed. Let's break down the process. Queries have been raised as to who would generate the EWAY bill for the movement of goods which is taking place from B to C on behalf of A. It is clarified that as per the CGST rules 2017, either A or B can generate the EWAY bill, but it may be noted that only one EWAY bill is required to be generated as per the following procedure. Case -1, where EWAY bill is generated by AB, the following fields shall be filled in Part A of GST Form EWB 01. 1. Bill from A. In this field, details of B are supposed to be filled. Second, dispatch from E. This is the place from where goods are dispatched. It may be the principal or additional place of business of B. Third, bill to. In this field, details of A are supposed to be filled. Fourth, ship to. In this field, address of C is supposed to be filled. Fifth, invoice details. Details of Invoice 1 are supposed to be filled. Case -2, where EWAY bill is generated by OR, the following fields shall be filled in Part A of GST Form EWB 01. 1. Bill from. In this field, details of OR are supposed to be filled. 2. Dispatch from. This is the place from where goods are actually dispatched. It may be the principal or additional place of business of B. 3. Bill to. In this field, details of C are supposed to be filled. 4. Ship to. In this field, address of C is supposed to be filled. 5. Invoice details. Details of Invoice 2 are supposed to be filled. In summary, whether A or B generates the EWAY bill in a bill-to-ship-to model, there's a specific procedure to follow. Make sure to fill in the right details to ensure a smooth transaction. There are certain circumstances under which the goods being transferred are sent to a location other than the location of the purchaser. Registered address. Below are some examples of peculiar circumstances where a buyer may ask for delivery at a different location or to a third party. Buyer requires delivery at one of his warehouses which is at a location other than his registered office. Buyer, trading business, requires delivery of goods directly to one of his customers' locations, third party. Buyer requires delivery of goods to a specially designed storage facility, cold storage, customs warehouse, etc. Buyer requires delivery of goods to an institutional customer to whom he has already sold the goods further, who is at a different location. Buyer's customer is a retail chain and requires delivery of goods to various outlets. Under all the above stated circumstances, the bill to and is shipped to address as in the GST invoice shall be different. As the customer buying the goods has his billing address at his registered office address, whereas the goods are shipped to a different address. This address is required while generating the EWAY bill for transfer of goods. While generating the EWAY bill, the person should clearly mention the GSTIN of the buyer and the delivery location. The delivery location mentioned there shall be the actual delivery location where the goods are to be delivered and not the billing location, in case the delivery location is different from the billing address. Responsibility to generate EWAY bill. Scenario 1. In this scenario, although the bill to and is shipped to addresses are different, the delivery is made necessary to the same person i.e. with the same GSTIN. For example, this can happen where a buyer requests delivery of goods to one of his warehouses or storage facilities. It is nothing but a case of simply moving the goods to an additional place of business instead of the primary place of business by the buyer, directly from the supplier. Scenario 2. In this scenario, the bill to and is shipped to addresses are different, and delivery is made to a different person i.e. with a different GSTIN. For example, this can happen in a case where the goods are transferred directly to the buyer's customer, third party, from the supplier's location. Case studies. Case 1, Scenario 1. Ashish is a shoe dealer with a registered office in Mumbai. In view of the size of his operations, he has multiple warehousing facilities in different parts of Maharashtra for facilitating effective supply chain management. He bought 2,000 pairs of shoes from Black Soles Private Limited in Nasik for further sale. On purchase, he requested the supplier to ship the consignment to one of his warehouses at Pune. In this case, the goods are although billed to Ashish's Mumbai office address, they are shipped to his warehouse in Pune. The GST invoice shall clearly show the two different addresses as bill to and shipped to addresses. The transporter shall carry the EWAY bill during transit. Case 1, Scenario 2. What happens if in the above case, instead of requesting to transfer the goods to his warehouses, Ashish requests Black Soles Private Limited to send the shoes to one of his wholesale customers VJ in Pune? In this case, as we understand that the GSTIN is different for both the parties, the EWAY bill requirements do not differ from the case above. Only one EWAY bill has to be generated. It can be generated by either Black Soles Private Limited or VJ in Pune for transfer of shoes VJ, Mumbai to Pune. Conclusion. To conclude, it is fair to mention that for transfer of goods to a different location of the same buyer, only one EWAY bill is required to be generated. In case the addresses differ along with the registered persons buying the goods and taking delivery of the same, two EWAY bill are required to be generated. The requirement to generate two EWAY bill has also been brought keeping in view instances where the delivery location is in a state different from the buyer's state. This has been done to complete the cycle of transactions, and taxes will change for interstate transactions. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on tax regulations. Until next time, stay informed. If any doubts and queries, please comments.